Can I hear your best metal scream? Today's fit, black on black with the chains on chains and the bandana. I'm a simple guy. I like simple things. Apparently there's an influencer in the hotel bar right now. And the bartender said he had to go make her drinks for her influencing. What's the biggest struggle for you being on the road?
Dude, now that we got a rice cooker and an air fryer, it's like perfect, bro.
Changed the game.
It did change the game. It used to be eating chicken and rice that hasn't been fucked with, but now we got that
Glorious technology.
Yeah.
So eating good.
Eating good.
Eating good is a struggle.
Clean, nutritious crank.
Yeah, but not anymore.
How's things in merch world?
Death and despair.
Oh, damn.
Please don't ever do this job. It'll take your soul.
Then why do you do it?
Money, and my wife needs to be able to eat, so.
It's respectable.
I'm a good husband, you know, I go to war for her. Parentheses, sell t-shirts.
It's interesting being on the road because you wake up, like, you wake up in a new place every day and you don't know what you're gonna step out into whenever you wake up. Sometimes you could be in a big city and it's cars everywhere, you know. Yesterday we were by like a highway and it was loud and just like constant noise. Today we're kind of in like a pretty rural, lot of trees, a lot of green. It's kind of a little quieter as the sirens go off. This is a lot more my vibe though, like this type of, you know what I mean? Like I grew up in the country, so when I walk out into this, it's nice because I feel like, oh, you know, it's relaxing. It's a little more comforting.
Get involved!
It's adorable.
Boys with autism be like, what are those? There's so many of them. All right.
America at its finest, right?
Yes.
No artificial colours, artificially flavoured, in the same 2 inches.
Can you give me your best metal scream?
All right.
Wounds!
Is metal screaming difficult?
It's hard. It's hard, man. But I mean, it's all about practice. Like I sucked a month ago, and now I just learned a new thing, and I'm getting a little bit better. But I mean, once I keep practicing these warm-ups and stuff, I'm gonna be like 10 times better than that. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I didn't even warm up. That was just like real quick that I did that.
Kilograms, pounds, kilograms, pounds, kilograms, pounds, come.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jared. Let's get it, dude. Let's get this shit.
Yo, you got this solved for us.
On the count of 3, I want to hear your guys' best metal scream. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, the year was 2015. We were doing a tour with All That Remains, and my old band was opening, right? And about 4 or 5 days into the tour, I felt something weird, like on my front tooth. Like it felt like if I had slept on it or something. So I was like, oh, it's whatever. Like,
Slept on your
I'll
front
just.
tooth?
Well, no, because sometimes I like sleep like this or whatever. So I felt like maybe it was just like something was up. So I just ignored it. I just put it off. And then a couple days later, it kind of progressed into like a straight up toothache. Like my front tooth like started like hurting, and I was like, maybe it's just the elevation, maybe it's just my nerves, but it kept getting progressively worse and worse and worse, and it just like in a matter of days, I had a straight up tooth infection, and my like the front area here was just swollen. I looked like a Dr. Seuss character. Like it was bad. I went to an urgent care and they were like, yeah, this is serious. And this was happening like over a weekend. So like offices are closed. It was just hard. So homeboy at the urgent care was just like, yeah, here, just take some amoxicillin, you know, you'll be fine. So I take amoxicillin. It's getting worse and worse. And I'm starting to get a fever. So now I'm like, okay, I have to take action, right? I make calls and I'm in Laramie, Wyoming. Nothing around. Nothing. Just nothing. I tried going to an office and they turned me away. They're like, no, we don't, you know, we're all booked today. We can't see you. And I was like, oh my God. And it was like 2 or 3 days just enduring immense pain. Painkillers wouldn't do anything because at this point, my nerve was just blood and pus.
Whiskey?
It was just, no. it was bad, dude. And it was just very swollen and I was weak and just completely miserable. And this was not fun. So anyway, finally, I call ahead. I call a office in Fort Collins, Colorado, and it was called Modern Dentistry. Dr. Simon Stanley. I'll never forget for the rest of my entire life. I go into this office, and they're like, "Hey, so nobody can really see you today. Like our person who does root canals and treatments isn't in." And I was like, fuck. And I was like, okay, well, look, I just at least want to see some x-rays just to assess the situation. I'll fly home and just, you know, throw in the towel, I'll fly home, I'll get it taken care of. The guys will do the rest of the tour without me. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll take some x-rays. Dude, the whole office freaked out because of the x-rays. They were like, we've never seen an abscess this big. It was just a big black blotch in the middle of my face.
Oh my God.
And
Going
they-
into your...
Yeah, in here. Like the pulp of my tooth was infected. So the infection was right here. And it was just a big swollen ball of pus on the x-ray. So the office is freaking out about these x-rays. The assistants are coming in, the nurses are coming in. Finally, like one of the dentists comes in and he's like, holy shit, like, what are you doing? And I was like, look, I'm a musician. I'm playing down the street at the Marquee Theater tonight. I'm in a lot of pain. Like, I need to know what to do, right? And this dude was just awesome. He was just very compassionate. He was like, dude, I can't send you off like this, bro. Like, this is insane. So he was like, here's what I'll do. He's like, I can't do a root canal right now. I'm not an endodontist. I don't do root canals. But he was like, this is what I can do. I can drill the back of your tooth and we could drain the abscess. We can get all this infection out and we can like shoot it up with some medicine and close you up. And that'll be like a temporary kind of fix to treat the infection from the inside until you can get home. And as soon as you get home, just get a root canal immediately. And I'm like, yes, sir, let's go, fucking shoot me in the face, right? And so he was like, all right, like, this is gonna suck, bro. Like, at this point, I was in so much pain. Like, I was kind of, like, shaking. They had to put a weighted blanket on me. And so he was like, dude, I don't know if this lidocaine shot is gonna work because your nerve is just all liquefied into blood and pus. But we're gonna try anyway. So he gives me a shot on my gum, and it was so painful that I fainted. And this whole procedure, I was in and out of consciousness. Like, I don't remember anything. It was just so much fucking pain. And what I do remember, though, is regaining consciousness and just seeing a hose sucking out yellow and red infection from my fucking tooth.
Gross.
And after that, I woke up and he was like, we're all done. I'm gonna bring you like a juice box because you look very discolored right now and you need to get like... So I was like, okay, cool. So I drank some juice and kind of just regained consciousness and I was fine. And he gave me some antibiotics, some painkillers, and sent me on my way. I played a set like 45 minutes later.
What band was this with?
At the time, I was playing in a band called Sons of Texas.
Okay.
And we were opening for All That Remains. Devour the Day, oddly enough, was on that tour also. And another band called Audiotopsy. And so yeah, Dr. Simon Stanley, Fort Collins, Colorado.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Saved my fucking ass.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Ha, ha, oh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Can you give me your best metal scream?
Oh, shit. Yeah!
Can I hear your best metal scream?
Oh, God. Rawr.
Can you give me your best metal scream?
Dude, I suck at this shit.
You got it. Nice. Can I hear your best metal scream?
I'm gonna work it up.
Can I hear your best metal scream? It's not bad.
This next band, on their second consecutive tour with Pop Evil. That's how much we love these guys. These guys are on a climb. I hope you'll give them some love on your way out of the merch booth. Make some noise for Oni! This song is called The Race. In the bottom of a broken bottle. Watch the bitter pill is getting kinda hard to swallow. Had a trick I've been to get on, yeah, but now I gotta go ahead and tear away from all my problems. The last vision, oh, I broke myself. Just and wasted it, no one knows. No one knows. Let me hear you! Could you turn what just gets me higher. So let me die on this hill alone. It's all that I ever know. Could you turn away and say goodbye? I know I'll be alright in time. If I go
You know what's so cool about music is that we literally had like this 85-year-old woman at the show yesterday, and she was having a blast, and she came up to the merch and she was talking to us afterwards, and she was like, oh, I can't really hear much, I can just feel the vibrations. And I said, well, I hope it was good vibrations, and she was like, I love this shit. And she's like walking around with like a walker, and then, you know, you'll see like little kids, like parents with their kids, you know, 6-7 years old, and just rocking out, having a good time, dancing and stuff, and then everything in between. It's just like, man, that's such a cool thing about music, is that it's just for everyone, like literally everyone. That's so cool to experience this and actually get to see people face to face. You just don't get that online. Like, you just don't, there's just a connection that happens with people from all walks of life and all ages. And it's just so awesome. Can I hear your best metal scream?
Oh, my best metal scream.
Yeah,
Death metal or like exhale?
whatever you got.
Oh,
Can you do an exhale?
let's fucking go!
Nice, dude. Thank you. Do you want to do it?
What's up? No, I have no throat for that. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll give you a hide.
Yeah, let's hear it.